Hey guys, so I thought I would try to get out one final video, just in time for last minute Christmas shopping, I guess. So this is a gear review of a really cool reverb pedal from Strymon called the Blue Sky Reverberator. I think it's the younger sibling to their Big Sky reverb machine. It has a much smaller footprint and less options, but it still sounds massive, and if you're like me and don't have a lot of space in your pedal board, I think you'll really appreciate that. So, best of my knowledge, the easiest way to order this pedal is online through the Strymon website directly, but I have seen it from some other online retailers. But my experience ordering from Strymon was like super smooth. Someone from their customer service department actually called me right after I placed the order to just confirm delivery options. It was very nice. And the retail cost is about 300 US, which isn't exactly cheap, but I think it's worth it. So anyway, let's take a look at the knobs on the pedal, try to describe what they do before getting into the sound samples. So we have two large knobs, decay and mix. So decay basically controls the intensity of the reverb effect, and then mix controls the balance between wet and dry. So you'll find that maxing out the mix knob, like so, will basically remove the sound of your guitar from the equation, and that's what allows you to create these very cool sounding ambient, like wash effects. Then up here you have some mini toggle switches, which control the reverb type, which we have plate, room, or spring. And then this one controls the mode, which is norm, mod, or shimmer. So for each type, you can select one of three modes. So it gives you 9 distinct sounds. Norm is the baseline. Mod adds a kind of a thick chorus effect to your sound, and shimmer, it's kind of hard to describe, but it's almost like this evanescent like trail with some harmonics in there. It sounds really cool. As for the other knobs, you have the pre-delay, which controls essentially the separation between your pick attack and like the reverb onset. So if you're using high reverb levels, you'll want to keep this knob turned down, like to the lowest setting, so that the distinction is not so pronounced between your pick attack and the reverb effect. It'll if you turn it up too much so that there's a delay, your sound will get kind of choppy. And then you have these damp controls, high and low. And basically what these do are they actually like max out, or they control the frequencies that are described. So if you were to turn the high damp knob all the way up, it really accentuates the higher like harmonics and overtones that you get. And then we have 2 foot switches, so favorite and bypass. So bypass actually turns on the effect, and then which you can then control with the knobs that were just mentioned, and then if you select favorite, you can actually call up a preset, so a parameters that you liked and you stored. So basically you can call up 2 very distinct sounds from this pedal without having to adjust any of the knobs. So anyway, let's move on to some sound samples, and I'll note that in these samples I'm not really trying to max out the effect, but I just want to demonstrate how musically useful this pedal is in a variety of styles. Okay. So, can you use it with distortion? The answer is yes, but I'd say sparingly. So here I'm going to demo it with the gain 1 setting on a Marshall DSL 4DC, so, you know, nothing too extreme. But yeah, basically I think you'll want to keep the mix knob in the on the lower side, like probably, oops, probably, you know, somewhere around quarter inching up to half, but you know, experiment and have fun with it. So here's how that sounds. Okay, so final thoughts. The Blue Sky Reverberator is a great sounding pedal. You can create everything from really ethereal like echoes to tight, bouncy ping type sounds. So I would definitely recommend this to anyone, and I think you'll actually get a lot of inspiration just musically out of the great tones that it can generate. Alright, well, happy holidays. If you're looking for a gift for the guitar player in your life, definitely check out the Blue Sky. Okay, peace.